Hello, hello, hello. I am Terry B. Jones coming to you again on Wednesday with another marketing strategy to grow your brand, your reach, and revenue. Today's topic for today is content creation idea with the title of Pose a Question. Why would you want to pose a question when you're creating your content for your email campaign, for your autoresponder, for your Facebook post, for pretty much any kind of YouTube video, whatever it is you want to pique interest with those who come across your content. Okay. And so the reason you want to do that is because questions lead the reader into an interaction. Okay. You want them to click on the email. Not only do you want them to click on the email to open it, okay, but you want them to read it as well. And once they read it, hopefully you have given them enough value to where they're going to want to take advantage of your product or service, okay? And as you continue to create emails in your autoresponder, you create that content on a daily basis, maybe every other day you can create an email, or once a week, however you choose to create that content. Make sure it is something that is going to lead the reader into an interaction. Okay. Now, a second reason why you want to pose a question when you're creating your content is because statistics. Okay. You want to use statistics because they actually grab the reader's attention and make them start to think. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you how you can know for sure that what I'm sharing with you is actually what works. Okay. The number one search engine that is utilized is Google. Okay. Everybody knows that. All right. The second search engine is YouTube. Now, what do you do when you have a situation, when you have a question? You go and Google. Okay, with me, I go type in the browser on Google. Just say, for instance, I'm a baby boomer. Okay, I'm just about ready to retire within the next 4 or 5 years or somewhere up in there. All right, so I'm starting to do my research. And so I typed in Google, baby boomers retiring. And what is the first thing that I see is a question. It says, are baby boomers retiring? Okay. The second item that I see on Google says, when are the baby boomers retiring? Okay. The third one I see, it says, what retiring baby boomers mean for the economy? Now, you see why you want to have questions first off, all right? And not only do they start off with a question, this first in the search engine, when I typed in baby boomers retiring, and then the first post here, it says, are baby boomers retiring? Guess what they have? Statistics, all right? And it says stunning statistics, okay, which grab the reader and make them think. Because what am I going to do? When I look at this post that says, are baby boomers retiring? Okay. And it says in the third quarter of 2020, that's this year, about 28.6 million baby boomers, those born between 1946 and 1964, reported that they were out of the labor force due to retirement. This is 3.2 million more baby boomers than the 25.4 million who were retired in the same quarter for 2019. Okay, so that right there is going to make me want to click on this link, okay, that has this content that started out with a question, okay? Not only did it start out with a question, but it also gave me some statistics. So now I'm ready to dig deeper into this, all right? This third reason why you want to pose a question when creating your content idea, okay, is so that you can hook those, okay? That is looking at your email, that is looking at your post, that is scrolling throughout YouTube and trying to figure out, whose video they want to watch, okay? And so you can use a memorable quote, okay, to hook them. Now, one of the quotes that I looked at, it says, sometimes the choice we make have devastating consequences. Okay. Now, when you're using a quote, make sure that you give honor to the person that actually created that quote. Okay. So this lady has her name on here, Jeanette Vaughn. All right. So when you put this in your email, all right, you can actually put the quote in there and make sure you put her name in there so that people know that is her quote. But your subject line, okay, your subject line, how you going to hook them, okay? So maybe you will have your subject line based on this. It says sometimes the choices we make have devastating consequences. And then your question would be, do we? You saying, or does it? Or some kind of way you want them to like, really? Do my consequences have, my choices have devastating consequences for me? Okay. So that's what you want them to do. You want them to pose a question based on this quote. All right. And so that's the kind of that's the kind of thing that you want to do when you're talking about email marketing, creating YouTube videos, or some kind of content. All right. This is content creation ideas that I share with you to grow your brand, your reach and revenue, to build that know, like, and trust that leads to sales. Okay. Because as you create these headings, because last week I shared with you different topics that you can use, subjects that you can use in your email campaign so that you can continue to sell your products or service year round. And so in the midst of you sharing an email, about a sale that you're having, about a discount that you're having, you want to also build that know, like, and trust. Start talking to them like, in my emails, because my husband and I, we have TJ and TJ Insurance Agency. Of course, I'm a baby boomer. I'm going to be talking about retiring. Okay. And the different retirement strategies that, I have in place, and all about those different retirement strategies, such as like 401ks, IULs, and IRAs and annuities, those types of things. I'm going to be educating them on, giving them value. So when I share with them, a product or service, to purchase from me, it's like, hey, this is the go-to person. This is the expert when it comes to, retirement strategies. Okay. And so that's what you want to do when you create your content. You want to come across to that person as the go-to person. Okay. The expert in your niche. Okay. So if you have any questions about creating content ideas for your product or service, and it's like, hey, you know what? Actually, you're right. As I'm looking at the emails that I click on, some kind of questionnaire is asking me. It was something that made me think, was something, that grabbed my attention. All right. And you say, hey, Terry, let's hook up, and come up with a strategy. Hey, reach out to me in the comment. You can just private message me and I will definitely, get back with you. All right. So I am Terry B. Jones, coming to you live on today with another marketing strategy to grow your brand, your reach, and revenue. Until next time, I want you to be savvy with your marketing strategies.